Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Just another confirmation of something I've been saying for some time, which is South Africa is on Russia's side now in plain view. It's not even trying to hide it. They try to avoid confrontation or a diplomatic spat with the US. But it seems like the US is like this: you gotta be my girlfriend. You can't be anybody else's girlfriend. And if you're not my girlfriend in my harem, then that means you're, you hate me, and therefore I have to do something to you. This is basically what how the US rolls in the international arena. Unfortunately, it seems like South Africa loves Russia and doesn't love US. So US is trying to do something to South Africa because South Africa is not allowed to love someone else but me, venerate me. And I have another 40 other weasels that venerate me the same way. I will make South Africa venerate me. Yeah. So that's how it works. What happened? Just make a short summary what happened. South Africa is part of BRICS. South Africa is friendlier to Russia than to the United States of America for some reasons. I'm not going to get into them right now, but you can look at some embargoes in the past and all that. And not only that, South Africa had some military drills with China and Russia Navy military drills in the area, not with the US. The US blah 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 blah. South Africa said, what are you going to do about it? Nothing. Then the South Africans were accused a few days ago by the US ambassador in South Africa. I'm spitting here. In South Africa, that in December 2022, a Russian sanctioned by United States only ship docked in Cape Town in a naval basis and a military naval basis of South Africa, and supposedly loaded some military gear and left equipment and so on, ammunition and weapons. And that was Lady R, the name of the ship. Then the Cyril Ramaphosa, the president of South Africa, said, well, we're going to investigate it. Jesus Christ, here we go again. Hold, Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're going to investigate it. Are you going to tell them? Yes, basically what he says. Are you going to tell them? Are you going to tell them? Are you going to tell them? I'm going to tell them. Okay, man, you got balls. You're going to tell them. So we have a foreign minister or something like that. I have an article here. They said, yeah, man, I think we did that. So what are you going to do about it? Let me unzip my pants. Ready? So, but basically that's what South Africa told the US. And US is like, can I believe that? These guys? Yeah. So this is the article right here. Comes from Fox News, and it is from today, May 16th, 2023. South Africa admits US claims that arms were shipped to Russia still stand. Senator calls for Washington relationship with South Africa to be reevaluated. I think you become a race. Okay? Karen Pierce. Oh my God. British ambassador to the US, UK. Yeah, okay. So, Johannesburg, South Africa. The US and South Africa appear to remain locked in a diplomatic battle over whether the African country has gone pro-Russian. It's been gone for some time. You just caught up with the news. That's what happened. Amid continuing concerns about greater military and economic ties between the countries, including arms shipments. Now, I don't know if that happens or not, but nevertheless, I like South Africa's balls. On Tuesday, South African Minister of International Relations, this is the guy I said that he said, yes, I'm going to tell the weasels. So, South African Minister of International Relations, Naledi Pandor, you already are a kind of a hero, poured more fuel on the fire while discussing claims by the US ambassador to South Africa, Ruben Brigetti, that arms were loaded onto a sanctioned Russian freighter, the Lady R, at the Simonstown, a naval base near Cape Town. Pandor told 702 Talk Radio, and I'm quoting, the allegations that he has made stand. Now, I don't know if this guy, Nalendi, is actually the Americans' weasel. They try to get him in trouble. You know what I mean? So maybe he says, yes, that's true. And everybody's like, what are you talking about? Nalendi? Pandor? Are you crazy? So I don't know if this guy just uses this and he would just got activated to say this in order to Americans to say, now we are upset with you, so we have to intervene and bring democracy. Because it seems like democracy is now more in South Africa. Now, Brigetti last week told reporters that he was so confident that the arms had been loaded onto the ship that he would bet his life on it. Psst. Okay, I'm ready to get that bet. I'm pretty sure he's not going to bet. When the time will come, he's going to be like, So, while the allegations are not new, there remains no concrete answers from South African government. Shortly after the Lady R sailed out of Cape Town's waters, South African Defense Minister Thandi Modise told reporters, and I'm quoting, I do not want to comment on the content of this vessel until I get all the paperwork, end quote. That was 5 months ago, and Modise has yet to provide further information. Now, who's Modise? Is this Modise lying here? I say, shit, it was me. God damn it. They caught me. Oh, man. We see that Chinese right here? Midday and the Russian Admiral, I think this is it. I don't know. Admiral and right here. Good job, man. Look at them. Pam pam. I like the glasses. Give them to me. So, foreign military officials looked on during an armed forces day parade ahead of a scheduled naval exercise with Russia and Chinese navies in Richards Bay, South Africa, February 21st, 2023. This is when they got very, very upset, the Americans, mind you, about that friendship between those guys. I mean, these Americans have this, expression, if it walks like a duck, if it sounds like a duck, if it stinks like a duck, it is a duck. So I think everything, including the stinking on this, is like, whoo, that's a duck right here. These guys all together are having a, that's not good, and you're left out. That's what happens. The Americans are like, she doesn't love me anymore. Well, what can you do? Why don't you use some of your little influence and, I don't know, a little, how do you call that? Spontaneous uprising like Maidan? I hope not. So, this is it, my friends. It seems like the South Africans don't even care to, deny it. But I don't know if that guy that I mentioned over there could be a hero or could be a traitor. There's no in between. Or could be dumb. I forgot about that option. Dumb like, did I say that? Yes, you did. You know what I mean? So it's either a traitor trying to get the guys, put pressure on South Africa. See, you owe us. Get out of here. I don't want to, what? You're not my daddy or my mommy to hold my balls. You know what I mean? So here it is, my friends. We'll find out. I have a suspicion that South Africa is bye-bye, guys. Going backward towards the Russians and the Chinese, the evil ones. In the meantime, they pick up Modi and Jai Shankar, they put him in, and then they got Lula da Silva from Brazil in there, and they got the Iranian, what's his name, not Rishi, Maharishi is the other one, some close, I can't remember his name. Raisi, is that how it is? I think Raisi, the president of Iran, and then get the Woodchuck, the North Korean, right? The Kim Jong-un. Whom else? They're gonna get Netanyahu. Oh no, you don't come with us. You're with them over there. Assad, they get him in. They get Mohammed bin Salman in there. They get Erdogan, who's gonna win the elections. If Erdogan loses these elections, he's an idiot. He had time to fix every little thing over there in order to make it straight. But probably he wants to show that there's a little bit of competition over there. But he had, years and years to take care of the departments and who's who, what's what. You mean the guy's gonna count the votes for him? That's what I'm talking about. Yes, they're gonna pull Erdogan in there. Maybe they're gonna get Orban and Mr. Giarto from Hungary over there. They have a lot of people that will join in. I'm telling you that, and you know it. Well, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.